My name is Henry Lee from BlueHeronArts.com. I'm now doing a custom design seal for a red key master in Australia. She has two chops. The first one is a saying, a phrase, happiness, gratitude, kindness, and honesty. So I designed this on computer, and now I'm going to use the transfer paper to do the transfer on the stone. This is the stone I'm going to use today. So the computer design only gives us a preview. The final result always slightly different because the stone, the carving, that hand carving process. So the first step is to write. You can see I'm not writing the mirror image, just the regular calligraphy on this 10 paper. It's a special wild vine plant fiber. So the paper is very strong. You can use that to make a copy because it's transparent, and then transfer it. You'll see in a minute. You have to use Chinese ink, otherwise you won't be transferred. You can use either grind or bottled ink. I use bottled Chonghua ink right now that we carry from on our website. I like this character the most. It says kindness, like a smiley face. Look at this big mouth, like a smiley face. Okay, now I'll take this copy. Okay, so I take that out. So this is the correct side, and this is the mirror image, right? So I just place this paper upside down on top of the seal, and tap a little water with the finger. Not too much, just a little bit. Take the extra moisture out. Now I'm using a pebble stone to rub it. I just take the paper out. You can see the print is made on the copy is made in the mirror image on the stone. You can enhance it, if you will. It's just a hint. You don't have to follow exactly the design, because this is just a layout. So I'm going to carve next. Okay, if you take a look of the design, it was originally done in red letters, but when I actually carve, I like to carve out the stroke, the black stroke, so it will become white on the print out. So we carve out the stroke. If you want to do the white, you do the opposite in design. So each stroke takes 2 cuts from both directions. So I constantly change the direction of the stone instead of change the knife. Just always turn the stone. See, this tool actually not very stable, so I just use my hand. Maybe this stone is too large. Much better. You can do other directions first, and then turn the stone to the other side. I just made a mirror image print from the computer design so I can see better, compare with the stone. The corner part need to be very careful not to cross the lines. Okay, happiness done. The next is gratitude. Whoops. Okay, did you notice that I just lost control? So this stroke is over. But there's ways to fix. I'll try to work it out later. So let's continue with the rest. Be very carefully. So that's why you need to use your small finger and your ring finger to hold the hand still, so you will not kind of lose to go too far. So these two fingers here serve as brake. The easiest to fix is to knock this corner off, or you can erase the whole thing or part of it, like we did before. This time I'll try to use the edge to fix. Let me finish the rest first. I use cutting movement when the stroke is long. So one movement is not enough. You need to go first several. It's more controllable also this way. The pushing movement is relatively easy to get lost in control. Honesty. This is last character. So honesty also means don't try to hide your mistakes and accidents, right? These are the virtues of a classical gentleman. As in Confucius, Taoist thinking. Okay. Okay, let me see. We need to make the edge a antique look, so it's okay to lock it, and hopefully that mistake will be part of the beauty of it. Now I'm going to make a first print, see how it look like. Not that bad. So I've broken the edges. So this accident is not an issue. But this part looked like a little over, but it's still recognizable. What we can do is either make some modification on to make the stroke wider, or erase a little bit, then modify to give more room. So I'm going to erase a little bit, just reduce a little bit, and then you can make another print. Yeah, that looks a little bit more here, you know, more strokes. So that probably is enough. And we can match this side maybe to have more broken edge on the left side. And this time we can use controlled manner, so maybe not knocking, just carving. Find out which side is which. So on the stone is the right hand side. Just knocking a little bit. And some strokes need a little organized. A little polishing, if you will. Now I'm making a third stamp. Oops, it's upside down. So see, I extended this stroke to the left, so that side looks more balanced now. Let me make another stamp in the correct direction so you can compare with the early ones. Okay, that looks pretty close to the original design. But you can see the computer is too artificial, too smooth, too modern. Then this one looks more aged, like antique. This is what I'm looking for. So this is it. Thank you for watching. We'll have another one to come. Please subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you. Goodbye.